Hello, my stamping friends. This is Renee Novak at blessedbycards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and I'm here today to share with you a weekly Wednesday tutorial. Today, I'm going to share with you a stamp set called Words of Beauty. It's actually a bundle on page 41 of the current catalog. Now, we are in the last month of this catalog. As you know, we have changed from an annual catalog to 3 catalogs a year, and so this is the first one of the set, and this will be discontinued at the end of this month, August of 2026. So I'm featuring some cards that I created using the Words of Beauty bundle, and again, that's pictured on page 41. So let's get started with our first card. Okay, so my first card, I decided to use the pecan pie base, and you can add a white on the inside or a vanilla, depends on what your choice is. And I've chosen some designer series paper on the left, and just so you will know, right now the designer series paper, certain packs are on sale for 15% off. So hop on over to my blog at blessedbycards.com and check out all of the items that are on sale, because some of the designer series paper is 15% off, as well as some of the cardstock. So I'm creating this card using a little bit of designer series paper and then a layer of white with Blackberry Bliss to complement my paper. And I have stamped the Just Because in the Blackberry Bliss ink. Okay, so that was the first card. So the second card, again, I'm using some designer series paper, and do check out that sale. And this is the product of the month from last month, the begonia, but there's a beautiful product of the month this month is a pack of paper for the fall, and so it's only $5 if you purchase $75 worth of stuff. So check that out, the product of the month. It is absolutely gorgeous. So for this one, I took a Blackberry Bliss and I added a basic white, and then I did some Mossy Meadow, a designer series paper, again Blackberry Bliss. This time I used the dies to cut out Because, and I stamped It's Your Birthday in Blackberry Bliss. And again, that's the begonia stamp set from last month's product of the month. So each month Stampin' Up! Brings out a different product, and for $75 if you purchase, you can get that product of the month for $5. Now you can only get one of those products each month, but you can hop on over and get yours now. I am sure that paper is going to sell out very, very quickly. Okay, so our last card, I am creating the crumb cake base, and I again added some white on the inside. And for this one, I did a little white on the outside with some of this is the designer series paper. I know it's hard to see, but it's thin and it complements your flowers. It's just the opposite side of that. And all I did was mount that up on a piece of crumb cake, and I will list the name of this designer series paper in the supplies on my blog at blessedbycards.com, as well as all the measurements and supplies that you need. Again, I took that Because die and cropped it out with Blackberry Bliss, and for this one I did You're a Great Friend. I just cut that on the diagonal, and on the one previous I did It's Your Birthday. So this is a fun little set, and it is featured on page 41 in the current catalog. So hop on over to my blog at blessedbycards.com and you'll find a free download for all the supplies and all the measurements of the cards that I'm using today. So that's all I have for my weekly Wednesday this week. Join me next week for another Make It Monday and weekly Wednesday tutorial. And until then, be blessed.